Hi everyone, I'm so excited to have our first question from my Dear Janice column, and I just wanted to read it to you, and then I will offer my advice and guidance. Okay, so here it is. Dear Janice, I have been on the spiritual path for about 2 years now. I meditate, I do yoga, I'm feeling very connected to my source and my life. I can't remember the last time I felt this good. My question is, my husband is not on this path, and when I try to share anything with him, he either makes a joke about it or seems really disinterested. I want to share with him all that I'm learning so that he can feel better in his life. I know what I'm learning would really help him, but I feel him shutting me out. If I continue on this path, I am worried if he doesn't come along, what will happen to our marriage? I welcome any thoughts that you have for me. Signed, Happy but Fearful in Missouri. Well, this is such a great question, and it's not uncommon. When we start something new, something that we're passionate about, especially a spiritual path, it's so special. And usually you're having a lot of experiences that other people aren't having, and you just want to share it. And it's a beautiful thing. Especially you want to share it with your husband. But if he's not there, he's not there, and we do have to kind of respect where people are at, and just to say, okay, well, maybe this isn't for him. Maybe he finds his spirituality in different ways. It's not the only way. Everybody, some people say that they feel very spiritual, like on the golf course or playing tennis. So we have to be careful not to put onto another person what feels so, special to us, because it may not be their desire, and really that's okay. I'm sure your husband has, many things he's interested in that he would love for you to be interested in, but you're just not. I know the spiritual path feels different because there's so many answers and there's so much, there's a transformation happening, and it feels like who wouldn't benefit from it, and you're right. But it's not helpful ever to try to push that onto somebody. And especially, if he's already kind of like making fun of it, and that's just going to make you feel bad. So I would suggest for you to really join some groups on Facebook or take courses, really immerse yourself in the community. There's a big spiritual community, on Facebook or meetup groups. Try to reach out in that way so that you can really feel good about your experiences and have support for yourself. That's the first thing. And I'd back off with your husband. And I think that once he sees that you're not trying to force it on him, that he might be able to then listen to your experiences and even see some changes in you. And who knows, if he sees, wow, you look so happy and you're having so much fun, he may decide to come along. But I would just allow that to happen naturally. I don't think this is going to affect your marriage in a negative way at all, because the happier and the more loving you become, you're just going to bring that into the relationship. And how could that go wrong? That can't go wrong. So don't focus on this difference between the two of you, because then that will get bigger, and then you're gonna just see more distance between you two, and then that's not going to help the relationship. Focus on all the things you do have in common and you do enjoy together, and that it's healthy to have things that you do together, but it's also healthy to have things that you do separately. So, it's all going to be okay. But the biggest thing for you is that this is a special time for you, and you need to be around people that really validate that. And, it's really a beautiful time. So don't worry so much about him. Focus on yourself. And, everything is going to be okay. All right. And thank you so much for sending in this question. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope this helps. If not, send in another question or a follow-up question. And if anybody would like to send in a question, please do so. You can send it at janice@angelpractitioners.com. And also don't forget about our radio shows, Angelic Realms Radio, on Mondays and Tuesdays. Listen in. The Monday show is at 4:30, and the Tuesday show is at 4 o'clock. So join us, have a lot more fun things to chat about and great topics. So have a great night, and hope to talk to everybody soon.